We have finally made it! It felt like so much time has passed since the doom of Buna Village, way back at the start of the series. Like, that motherfucker got blown off the map and nothing was dead ass left, like zero zip zilch, everybody would go on. But as the series went on and we followed the adventures of Rudis, we learned more about the people in the world that was affected by it. And as each episode goes along and we go to this little village place that has all these people that were displaced by this big bomb, there was always one character I'd been waiting to hear about, but she never showed up. We heard nothing. Like, we had no idea where she went and what the fuck she had been up to. For all we know, she'd been cooking up in the lab with Walter White, yo. That being the one and only Sylphie. As a watcher from the start of the series, I knew she would be important because she was a childhood friend of our main character. In anime, that basically means, hey, they're definitely gonna be together later on, so hold your horses. So me being the romantic geek I am, I was just waiting for her to pop back up because I was like, oh shit, guess they might finally get together. But no, we got absolutely nothing from the first season about her. So I was like, she's dead, I guess. She fucking died. I guess she fell into a hole and died, suffering endlessly, knowing of what could have been between her and Rudy. But then they decided to announce something that I never truly expected. Oh yeah, that's right, baby, Sylphie OVA! Finally, we gotta know what's gonna happen to her. Is she dead? Did she actually cook up some good white powder? Or was she being a little wacky and just playing Fortnite? Fun fact, she did none of these things. She actually fell into a castle where she did play Fortnite with the princess after saving her life. The princess asked her to play Fortnite where they would become best friends, well, in the perfect world. But this isn't a perfect world. So she did have to save the princess, but she became her bodyguard, so maybe they played Fortnite in their off time. I'm not really sure. I'm the reporter, not the reported, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm talking about, but this season has been a ride of emotions from no working cocks to working cocks. We've actually had a lot of shit happen between the very start of the series to where we are now. Fighting demons, meeting demons, losing virginities, and new relationships. It feels so nice to have a simple cooldown arc where we kind of just chilling and having fun, really. Just Rudy fucking around till his cock decides to work again. And also, we get the reintroduction of the best girl of the series, in my opinion. And no, I'm not talking about Sarah. I'm talking about Sylphie, aka Fitz the Silent. Because I don't know why I said silence. I'm sure people are screaming at me from the top of every mountain saying, Eris this, Eris that. First off, I don't really like her. And before you boo me and dislike me, let me tell you why. I really don't like this trope of girls in anime being assholes and dickheads, that being the tsundere trope. Sure, Rudy did do some weird shit to her, which kind of validates it. I just hate the trope of starting off hating him and then slowly falling for him. I just don't like it. And she's even an asshole after. So, like, I don't really like her, respectfully. And, you know, if you like her, that's cool for you, but me personally, not a fan of her. Which is why I like Sylphie. I really like that she's nice and sweet and just not a dickhead. So when I saw that the two of them would be going to the same Magic Harry Potter Mashul and Muscles ass school, I was like, they finna cook up something fucking super crazy, and good lord have they. I mean, Rudy only ended up here for two reasons. Number one, to cure his boneritis, and number two, figure out what nuked his hometowns. And we even meet a chick that was summoned from the real world to his current hometown, and we're like, damn, what the fuck kind of lore bomb is this? Like, that is some crazy shit. Like, this could be a cinematic level type event. I'm talking Avengers level threat. But all of this can wait for another day. I really want to focus on one part of the specific season that I've kind of been waiting for. Sylphie and Rudy. Their friendship is slowly built up. Episode through episode, they have very tiny communication, barely knowing who each other are, at least from Rudy's perspective, because spoilers, Fitz is Sylphie. I'm sorry. To eventually feeling something for each other. Rudy, who's really been treated like shit his whole life, well, in his previous life, because this is an isekai, so he finally gets to have a new run at life and gets to experience everything he's been wanting to do. Having the one girl he truly felt something for completely up and left him for a reason. Reason being, she wanted to get stronger to protect him, but that's besides the point right now. Anyways, back to the video. But still, leaving and giving him no explanation does something to a man physically and emotionally. Just like when my dad left to get milk. Truly tragic. Shout out to him though. Rudy has had all this traumatic bullshit happen to him after the Eris situation. He had nobody to really be there for him. He had nobody to connect with, and he had no friends. It really did fuck him up mentally so bad that he wanted to die and everything. But he eventually did find a new purpose after the Sarah incident. We don't talk about that. The whole Eris situation led to all these moments, allowing him to go to the school to make a shit ton of new friends and even make one important friend. They help each other each episode, slowly building their friendship, making them fall for each other even more and more. Rudy starts blushing at the tiniest of moments, whether it's the warmth of her smile she gives, or making him feel comfortable, or even the slightest conversation they have. It builds and builds and builds. Each episode you hope more and more that she finally reveals herself to him. And finally, they come up with a devious idea to finally set everything in motion. They decided to come up with this idea of recreating a memory from when they were kids, and it allows Rudy to finally see her in a new light. She screams, confessing her feelings for him, saying how much she loved him and wants to be with him, and crazy, he screams it back. Eventually, the two play a game of the devil's cock, aka the eggplant and the peach emoji, aka the slip and slide, aka they fucked.
That boy look busy. Never mind. He getting reezy.
This results in a parallel as he gets PTSD from Eris leaving, but this time, Sylphie comes back and he breaks down crying because he found the one that will actually stay there with him. And he confessed, and he's like, yo, marry me, baby girl, please. Which allowed them to finally be together. I mean, the whole season literally built up to all of this, and I loved it. I enjoyed watching every episode. When he went to the school arc, I was like, bro, please give me more Sylphie and Rudy. Please let this build up in an immaculate moment where the two finally just confess to each other, and they do it, and it was handled beautifully. I'm really excited to see where this goes next season, and I'm so glad they finally gave the best girl good character development, and I'm glad that she's back, hopefully for the series till the end of the series, obviously. But I'm really excited to see where this season goes when the second core drops in April of 2024. But I'm gonna be honest, this might be a hot take. I really did enjoy this season more than the first season. I know, shoot me with pitchforks, whatever you want to do. I really did like this season. So, shout out to Masoko Tensei. Hopefully I did a good job explaining why I like this moment. I probably didn't, but I did my best, and I hope everybody enjoyed. Also, shout out to everybody that's watched the Kindergarten Wars video. It's doing great right now, and it's done a lot of things to the channel. So I want to shout out everybody. Thank you for watching it. Thanks for liking it. Keep sharing, I guess, and like this video too. Subscribe too. Also, shout out to Ezvi, who edited this video specifically, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Good